So sometimes we think that, oh, we look good, so we are good. You may look good externally, you may have a six pack or whatever, but do you have the stamina that goes with it? Hello, welcome to Youthfully Yours with me, Chloe Alexander. Today we're going to be talking about youthful body. Equilibrium is the point at which everything is balanced. And when it comes to our body, I believe that we all have a specific balance. And what I mean is that there's a specific composition that the closer we are to that composition, the more balanced we are. And the more balanced we are, the more youthful we are. When it comes to our bodies, there's two things that are really, really important. One is stamina and the other is strength. Those two go hand in hand. How strong is our body and how much can our body withhold when it comes to doing activities such as walking, running, those sort of things. The weaker we are, the older we tend to look and the older we tend to be, the more frail we are. And this was really driven home to me over a few weeks ago when, my dad, he's an elderly man and he fell. And as a result of the fall, he had to go into hospital to replace his knee. But the replacement of the knee was not the problem. Like the doctor says, it's, we can replace the knee. We've done it for years. We do it in and out. It's not a problem. But the biggest thing is the recovery. And if your body is not strong enough to withhold the recovery, you can end up with complications. So sometimes we think that, we look good, so we are good. It's not the case. You may look good externally, you may have a six pack or whatever, but do you have the stamina that goes with it? We all have things that are fighting for our time. Yes, I get it. But one of the biggest things that we have to look after is our body. We've got to make sure that our body is strong and we've got to make sure that our body can endure. You want to be able to give your body the best fighting chance. So if that anything would ever happen, i.e. you have a fall or you're going under stress or depression, that you are able to recover as quickly as possible. So one of the things that you need to put into your daily routine is exercise. Exercise, exercise, exercise. And you don't need to join the gym to do so. You could do it really from the comfort of your own home. You can run up and down your corridor 10 times, 15 times, 20 times throughout the day. You can do squats on the stairs. You can even take cans as your weights. You don't need to have anything that is really, really upscale to do this. All you need to make sure that you're doing is that you're working your body every day. And for those of you that are thinking, well, actually, I don't have time. What about when you're cooking? You can just stop what you're doing and do a few squats. There's always going to be opportunities for you to work your body and get the strength that you need and the stamina that you need to be youthful. These two things are absolutely timeless. When you start thinking that today I'm preparing my body for tomorrow, you will start to do things differently. If you don't use your muscle, you will lose it. And if you lose all your muscle, you can't get it back. That will make you frail. That will make you older. And that will make you susceptible to damaging your bones. If you find yourself struggling when you are walking up and down the stairs or when you're just making a few strides, you may want to increase the number of steps that you're doing on a day-to-day basis. I'm not saying go from 0 to hero. I'm saying increase what you're doing. And what you'll find is a step becomes a jog and a jog becomes a run. And before you know it, you will start to increase your stamina. You might want to join a couch to 5K run, for instance. That's an option. There's so many things that you can do that's going to help to increase your stamina. I love to change into my gym wear even if I'm not going to the gym because it just changes my frame of mind and gets me more determined to actually do some sort of exercise in the home. I like to wear Lululemon just because I find that they're quite funky and trendy and I love the bright colours that they have. But I also wear Under Armour, which, I don't know, just seem to come out of nowhere. Those two are my go-to brands, but you can wear whatever you want as long as you feel comfortable. The key thing is about changing your mindset and changing the way you think so that you can start focusing on your body. Remember, what you do today is for tomorrow. How you are today is a reflection of the things that you've done in the past. So I've got an exercise for you. Ask yourself, when you wake up tomorrow morning, what are you going to do to help increase your stamina and also to increase your strength? Every day, ask yourself that question. Write it down, store it in your head, do whatever it is you need to, but make sure you carry out those tasks. It doesn't have to be anything big or grand or anything like that. It just needs to be a little bit more each day. And you will find that if you continue to follow that process, every morning you get up, you ask yourself what you're going to do, and before you go to bed at night, you ask yourself if you achieved it. There is no judgment, there is no condemnation. If you didn't, that's fine. But when you get up the following day, you ask yourself the same question. If you do this exercise every single day, you will start to see a difference. So guys, that has been Youthfully Yours episode 2. Looking forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.